Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now.
Let's start with this fight coming up, man. Your title defense at LFA 188 main event. It's a hell of a fight, man. Hell of a matchup. The dude is legit. What do you think of him and the stylistic matchup?
Um, Honestly, I think I fought a lot of opponents kind of like him. His style, he's very explosive and he's a quick dude. He looks pretty strong. Um, but he's just another face and a body. I feel like I'm truly different than a lot of these guys. So I feel like it'll be a tough fight maybe, but I'm looking to honestly finish this one pretty quickly and make a statement on this one. I'm not saying he's not tough because he is, but I feel like I'm on a whole nother level and it's time that I show that truly.
He fought for the title last year and lost the decision 5 rounder. Did you get to watch that? And what did you think of that fight?
I have not. So I
Okay.
have not watched that one yet. I probably will a little bit closer to fight time. I kind of like to focus on kind of my own thing until the fight comes, and then once I get to the fight or closer to the fight, 2, 3, 4 days into the fight, I'll start watching my opponents just so I can learn. Because it's in the mind freshest that way. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
if I watch, for me, if I watch it a little bit closer to the fight date, it can stick a little bit better for me. And so that's my plan. And so once I get closer to the fight, I'll watch that. But I kind of can read his body type and kind of know what he's good at. I've been doing this for a while, brother. So
Mhm.
when I can really kind of look at him and kind of can tell what they're good at. And I've seen some of his highlights as well. But so I will check that fight out, though.
For sure, there's a lot to learn about him in that fight, man. 25 minutes. So, but is that something that you just started doing recently in your career, or have you done that the whole time? Is just wait until the fight comes close and then start watching them?
Yes, brother. Like the whole time. Sometimes I didn't
Okay.
even watch my opponents, brother. Like I'm
Mhm.
so focused on just being the best version of myself going into the cage. I kind of don't even give a damn what they bring. So I just fucking train, and focus on my craft. And I'll look at their body types, and man, that is like a good indication of kind of what they're good at. You know what I mean? So big upper body or in a lot of different, and it's crazy, a lot of different like ethnicities, you know what I'm saying, bring out different styles and different fighters. So it's a man, it's an incredible thing to really be able to have the knowledge that, man, it's awesome. So I like fighting is something that's ancient, and
Mm.
I'm just grateful that it chose me to let me display my skills and be that vessel of violence that I need to be.
Yeah. You've proven it, man. You've won a gang in a row. You got the
Thank you, brother.
belt, so it's working, man. You
Yes,
gotta
sir.
keep doing what's working. Um,
Yeah,
but
man.
like
Yes, sir.
if you're talking about focusing on yourself, right? And
Yes, sir.
when you focus, let's say
Focusing
you
on every.
watch.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. So when let's say you are watching your opponent early in the camp or something
Yes,
like
sir.
that, do you feel like that could get into
Yeah.
your head a little bit, or why? Why do you think that?
Um, maybe. Maybe that is a unconscious thought that and that is true. Everything is true. So yes. So yes, that is correct. That but with that, it makes me fearless. So yes, I am a little bit paranoid, and when you see someone highlights and knocking people out and stuff, you can always imagine, damn, that could be me. You know what I mean? So it is why I love doing it later in the camp, because now, you know what I mean, I'm in shape, I'm more confident, and I can watch it with a little bit more with a little more faith, because you know what I mean, I trained so much, I put all this work in, and now I can watch it with real confidence and be like, yeah, I can do that too. You know what I mean? Instead of watching it right when I start camp, kind of out of shape. Your ego plays a huge part in this game. So watching it when I'm a little bit more confident is surely been working best for me.
And it's been 13 months from fight to fight. It's almost 13 months away from the case. Like, what was going on, man? Like, I'm pretty sure you're thinking like, I'm the champ. there could be some opportunities right outside of
Yes,
the
sir.
organization.
So waiting on different okay, so I was with Upstate Karate.
Hmm.
So I'm no longer with Upstate Karate anymore, and
Okay.
Wonder Boy and Mr. T them. Yeah, I left the gym. I still love them. It's no bad blood, and just it's just something I needed to do as a man, kind of soul searching and coming into my own, and really believing in myself and believing in everybody and everything around me. Really brought me into a space to where I mean I feel like a samurai, brother. Like seriously, I feel like I'm one with the universe, and I fucking try to move with that force as much as I can. So it was just a lot of soul searching and getting pieces, putting the right pieces in play to truly do this the way I think God intended for me to do it. So I love Upstate Karate, but I left there. I signed with Iridium. Got Jason House, one of the best managers, dog, in the game. He got hell half the UFC roster. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
real people were moving with good intentions and just want to make the best for everyone around them. So I kind of took a step, and not saying that Upstate Karate didn't want that at all. It was just
Mhm.
I kind of was I kind of didn't know how to accept love, dog. And that sounds crazy, but that's real. I didn't, and I'm learning that. And being a man, knowing now I have to stand on my decisions. Even if I regret them now, it's no such thing as regret because um, we make no mistakes. So I think I did everything I needed to do, and I'm gonna see a younger Sweeney back into the cage this time, where I'm free and just ready to flow with controlled violence, is what I would call it this time.
Well, it's better to do some of the soul searching before you get into the major promotions, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Because you don't want to do
Yes,
it
sir.
there. Because sometimes when you're
Right?
there, the spotlight is too bright in some ways, and then it could get into your head. It could mess with you a little bit.
Yes, sir.
So, like, where are you training then? Like, what is the new coaching staff?
So, brother, I did a lot of training at the UFC gym in Greenville. We Cody Freeland, he kind of grew up on the same style that I grew up at Upstate Karate, black belt. We got a black belt in jiu-jitsu there, David Close. We got a Muay Thai guy there. We have it was a good so it was good, great training.
Hmm.
But right now, to finish up camp, I'm doing a lot of training kind of at my house. I got bag works, bag. Do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups, brother. I be in the park, man. I'm skateboarding. I'm playing basketball. I got a damn samurai sword, like a stick that I kind of found it, and it's an awesome looking beginner sword, and I've been just practicing swordsmanship, brother. I've been doing like just a lot of like samurai fighting warrior type exercises, and it's been making me a lot more grounded and a lot more I feel like I'm a lot more dangerous, and I've been slimming up a little bit, using my legs a lot more, moving, and getting prepared for everything, brother. And I'm ready. I'm ready for the UFC, truly. But I'm not looking. I love the LFA. They gave me so many opportunities. So to be one of the only champions to defend the belt and then go on to win UFC gold, I feel like this is how it's supposed to be done, and this is how I'm choosing to do it.
You peeped that show on what is it? I think it's on, like, I forgot what
The
network,
Ultimate
but it's
Fighter.
this.
I was
No, no,
supposed to
not the
be
Ultimate
on it.
Fighter. Oh,
Okay,
really?
okay, okay. Yes.
What happened with that?
I had a chance to be on it, but I ended up not making it. Maybe it was just not the right timing, but it was still good because that's another reason why it was a long layoff, because it looked like I was on the show, and came down to the wire, and I ended up not being on it. So it is what it is, but I feel like I still got my name out there, and a lot of UFC higher ups learned who I was and know my name, and know that I truly I want to, like, my goal is to I move with good intentions, brother, and I and I just want to display my skills and help. I want to build wealth for my family and build wealth for the UFC, build wealth for everyone. You know what I mean? As much as I can.
I want to rewind a little bit to earlier in your
Yes, sir.
career, right? So around like 2019, like right before the pandemic, basically 2019,
Yes, sir.
2020. You had back-to-back losses, a bunch of like canceled fight as well. The pandemic was going on. Like take us back to that time and going through all of that.
So I had a fight scheduled actually like right before the pandemic broke started out, and against a guy who I trained when we were younger in New Jersey. His name is Paulo Capileo, or he's a
Mm-hmm.
CFFC guy. Good. He's pretty exciting. But we did a lot of training. I was supposed to fight him. He ended up backing out of the fight. I think he may have say he started school or something. I don't know. But then got scheduled to fight again. Dre Miley, a guy who I fought for XMMA, and the kid I knocked him out with a like pulled he's the one eyed dragon. He has one eye. That's kind of what he's is pretty cool. But I ended up scheduled to fight him. I missed weight. That fight didn't happen. Then I laid off for a while, and but finally got a fight selected. Um, this was right after I lost to Theo Caracappa. I was kind of moving wrong, brother. I took that fight not really on short notice, but I was just doing shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing, man. I got okay, I'd say I was a young kid, so I used to smoke before every fight, like smoke weed before the damn fight. Stupid as hell. But for this fight, I was fighting for the Ring of Combat title. So some reason I'm like, well, I ain't gonna smoke. I'll take edibles, and maybe it will be less on my lungs. But I did it that morning. I took some. I was young and dumb. Ended up taking the fight, winning the fight, kicking like beating Phil pretty good. Third round, one little lapse of thought, boom, got caught against the cage. It wasn't my time. I was disrespecting the sport. I wasn't true to the game, and I didn't put my all in it. I was too cocky, thinking that I could never be beat, and thinking that you know what I mean. I'm fucking invincible or something, but I wasn't giving my all. It's okay to have that thought process to say, "Hey, I'm invincible. I'm fucking incredible. I'm whatever." But if you're not putting the work in behind it and truly respecting it and moving the right way, you're disrespecting. So that's what I was doing a lot. So I got a lot of lessons early, but I'm glad I got those lessons before I'm making my debut in the UFC, or before I'm winning these titles in the LFA, and really building my brand to the place I need to be before I make this leap.
Hey, it would have been one hell of a story if you were on edibles and you won the UFC title or something. I would have been
Right? That'd be
like,
crazy. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
everybody got an edible story. Everybody got one if they had
Right,
taken them.
right. And
Yeah.
dog, that was my first time taking them. I'm like, and I made these. I looked on YouTube. There's this thing's called firecrackers, and I'm like, all right. And I made them with the graham crackers, Nutella, whatever. And I was offering to my brother and his friend, and they were like, "Nah, they want to take them." And my dumb ass is like, "I hate wasting shit, dog." So I'm like, "You know what? I'll just eat them." And I ended up eating them, but it was like in the morning, so I'm thinking I'll be fine. I fight at night, 9, 10. Man, we went to eat. I fell asleep, woke up. I was fucking still high as a kite, brother. So it was, I was young and crazy, man. But you got to be crazy to be in this sport.
Yeah, you do. You do have to
Yes,
have a
sir.
little bit of craziness and
A little bit of a little craziness,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, a
But
little bit. You need
controlled
it.
craziness. Controlled
Mm,
crazy. Yes, sir.
yeah. Well, those are the ones that advance, right? The ones that can
Yes, sir.
like you said, control the craziness inside of them
We are
in the
all we
midst.
are all double-edged swords,
Mm,
but we all choose how sharp those ends are.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
sharper one is ends, the sharper one end, the sharper the other end must
Mm.
be to have complete balance. And if when you're really dangerous and or really good or righteous or whatever you want to call it, you can also have another side, and because that's just how the world works. So you must be balanced.
What do you see happening in this fight?
If I want to be, if I just want to say it how I want to say it, then I honestly see me coming out
Mm,
and putting it on them early. I'm gonna be calculated and I'm gonna be controlled, but I'm going to try to literally. I'm gonna try to hurt them early, brother. So, that's the plan. I want to come out and I want to. This is for everyone at home. This is my damn best friend, mother of my kids, ex fiance.
Oh,
She has a
okay.
lot of titles, a lot of titles, a
Uh,
lot of you know.
well, women usually do.
But
Women usually do have a lot of
right,
titles.
you
You know
know
what I
what I
mean?
mean?
Just
Yes,
it's just what it
sir, man.
is.
Yes, yes, yes. So if I if I could have it my way, brother, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna try to establish my jab early, my 45 fronts, little kicks to the body, and really pressure him. I may even grapple him. I know he may try to come out and take me down, and so I'm gonna be throwing knees, elbows. But if I think I see myself putting him out early, brother. I know he's a vet, and I know he's tough and durable and been training for a long time. He looks to be in good shape, but I feel like it's my time now, and I'm gonna put him away pretty early. First round is my guess prediction.
There you go. There you go, man.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
July 12th. Hey, you take the belt back to her, and she could have her own belt, right?
All right, because I have two of them.
yeah,
So yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes,
exactly.
sir.
Uh, July 12th, main event, LFA 188.
Yes, sir.
John, thank you, man, so much for the time,
Thank
and
you,
all the
brother.
best in the
Yes,
fight.
sir. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.